What is the best option for me and my divorce? My name is Patricia C. Van Haren, and I'm the owner of Law Office of Patricia C. Van Haren.
My name is Sandy Joachim, and I'm an associate with the Law Office of Patricia C. Van Haren, and we are both family law attorneys.
Divorce can be a frightening prospect, particularly if you don't know what to expect during the proceedings. Not all cases are the same, and there are different options to approach divorce.
We will be briefly discussing the different options that you can take when approaching your divorce.
One option is mediation. Mediation is where two parties jointly hire a third party to act as a neutral in assisting them in coming up with a resolution in a divorce or custody action. The goal is to place the parties in a position of negotiation and compromise rather than an adversarial position. The key to a successful mediation is for each party to look for a solution rather than a victory against the other spouse. Mediation may not be the solution for you if you are unable to set aside personal feelings about your spouse. This approach may not be appropriate for parties where there is not 100% agreement on custody or property division.
Another option is to approach your divorce collaboratively. A collaborative divorce is when each party has their own attorney and that represents their interests, and they want to work together with a team towards a resolution of their divorce. In a collaborative divorce, the couples may choose to bring therapists or other experts to assist them in their parenting plans. The goal is that the parties work together in order to find solutions.
When parties are unable to cooperate in coming up with a solution with their attorneys or with each other, the case may need to be litigated in court. General litigation is involved where there are disagreements over child custody, finances of the marriage, and spousal support issues.
Some parties choose a hybrid of options and attempt to resolve the case through negotiation through attorneys. After the petition and the response are filed, the next step is to negotiate with the other party in resolving your divorce. If the parties each have their own attorney, this may be resolved in a four-way settlement conference.
Each case is different, and depending on the circumstances of the case, you may benefit from hiring an attorney. For example, if you have a highly contentious divorce with children and high assets to divide, it may be helpful to hire an attorney to ensure you are making decisions that are in your best interest and the best interest of your children. However, if your case is simple and there are little to no assets to divide with no children involved, you may not need to hire an attorney and may be able to just consult with an attorney to make sure you are doing things right.
Limited scope representation is when you and your attorney have an agreement that they will only handle some parts of your divorce. For example, you may just need an attorney to help you review or prepare your marital settlement agreement. You may hire an attorney on a limited scope basis to prepare that final agreement for you, or you may hire an attorney just for divorce consulting in your divorce matter. This will assist in certain things like document review throughout your divorce. You would remain self-represented through all the documentation.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot us an email.